Hi there. Today is January 30th, and I don't know. I think I need a new hairdo. I don't know. I don't know if I need bangs or what the problem is. Anyway, I feel like I need a new do. Oh gosh. So I just want to be the person who reminds you every single fucking day that everything's gonna be okay. But it's gonna be okay if you make it okay. I feel like we're often surviving, struggling, like muddling the fuck through life. But we're not actually making the choice of like, what is it that we want? Do I want to be overreacting all the time? Do I want to be frustrated? Do I want to be afraid? Or do I want to feel peace? Do I want to feel joy? These are our choices. And when we decide that we want something different, it's our job to then create a space for it. Ooh, that was actually really good. I need to write that down. When we decide we want something different, it's our job to create a space for it. And I just went through this. And I've been going through this for many years. But what I realized this week was, number one, I am not a morning person, but that's my choice. When I have to get my kids up for school, I can be really unpleasant. Put it that way. That's a really nice way of saying being super. I don't want to use those words. I don't like the word bitch, so I don't even say bitchy, but if I were to put a label on me in the morning, that would be it. Anyway, I realized that this isn't working. I don't like starting my day like this. I don't want to start my children's day like this. Even the poor puppy has to deal with me. So I know that anytime I sit and I meditate, I connect to my heart and I feel peace. And I want what's best for myself and my children and everyone on the planet. So what I know is I need to get up in the morning and meditate first thing before I start my day. And I did that this morning. And what a different day it's been already. It's been a completely different day because I chose to do something different. I created a space for what I wanted, and what I want is peace in my life and joy in my heart. And so what I'm going to do every day is talk about this. I want to talk about it. I make my podcast about it. I'm starting to teach classes. I'm going to start teaching workshops. I want as many people to hear this message as possible because it's our choice to change our lives. No, you can't change your circumstances and the things that happen in your life. I believe that we have a creator that does that. But we sure as fuck have the choice to decide what we're going to do with it. And, we've all grown up with this. Well, just get over it. Get over it. Nope. It's not about getting over it. It's about getting through it. And if you know that you can get through hard times, then you don't have to worry anymore because no matter what happens, we're going to be good. And this is my work in practice because I was the overthinker, over-worrier. I still do more than I would like to, but I'm starting to recognize, wait a minute, that is a thought. Why am I wasting this moment thinking about the worst things that could happen when I could be spending this moment engaging in life and looking at the beautiful trees that are around me, or talking with my kids, or, putting my hand on my heart and feeling the peace in my mind and the joy in my heart. Like, every breath is a choice. And I learned this the hard way through my cancer journeys. I realized that cancer could steal my fucking life away, or I could choose to find peace and joy every day, no matter what. And it's interesting because I don't remember my thought process. I don't remember what happened, but all I know was, I'm a really big fan of summer. I absolutely love summer. I don't know if anyone loves summer as much as I do. We probably all do. But anyway, I was always diagnosed with cancer before the summer hit. And I was always like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm going to be sick and I'm going to be suffering through summer. Well, yeah, I did get really fucking sick. And yeah, I did really suffer physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. But what I did was use my stubbornness, and I made a commitment that no matter what happened, I was going to create peace and joy every single fucking day. And so for my first cancer journey, I actually wrote a journal. And every day I would write out what I was really fucking angry about. And then I'm trying to remember this. I wish I would have kept those journals. I didn't. But every time I make a video, I say it a little bit differently because I remember a little bit more about it. But I think what I did is I would write down everything that I was angry about. And then at the bottom of the page, I would write 5 things that I was grateful for and 1 thing to look forward to. So I always gave myself something to look forward to, whether it was, playing something with my kids, watching a movie. Lots of times it was some kind of food, even though everything tastes like metal when you're going through chemo. I just made sure that I didn't let cancer steal my fucking life. And that was really, really powerful because, then I had a way worse cancer a couple years later. So I really had to fucking dive in and dig deep. But I shouldn't say everything is our choice. How we respond to life every single day, every moment, every breath is our choice. So what are you going to choose? And this isn't about being perfect because I fuck up royally every couple days. But every time I fuck up, I'm like, yeah, that didn't work so good. So what could I have done differently? Well, like I said, I could have gotten up earlier like I did this morning. This is going to become my daily practice, is getting up 2 hours before everybody else in my house so that I can spend time in my heart creating that peace, or like finding that peaceful place. The peace is always behind the pain. Every time I wake up afraid. I have all of these worries that flow through my mind. Our subconscious mind, its job is to present us with problems. It wants us to keep solving problems. And what we get to do is recognize that the subconscious mind is not our enemy. But what it's presenting us with is not true. Us fighting, fearing, or fixing is not going to help anything. What we need to do is get into a place of expansion. And when we slow things down, we actually, slow our breath down. We slow our thoughts down. We slow everything down. Then we can start to look at the thoughts that are showing up and question them. Like, is this really true? Like, is this in my best interest to worry about shit and think about the worst case scenarios? Or is it in my best interest to be like, yeah, I'll be fine if that happens. Like, I'll be fine. It's not going to be pretty or pleasant, but I can get through it. Like, when we know we can get through anything, which we can, then we get to, like I said, thrive instead of survive. I want to thrive. I don't want to just survive. I want to love my life. I want to be, what's the word? Not in control, because we don't want control. I just want to be in a state of mind where I can see what's happening, and I can regroup, and I can respond with love and clarity, as opposed to reacting from fear and losing my shit and whatever it is we do when we're afraid.